You guys ever have a moment where you've been working on something for so long and you've been working towards something that would be not only something you've accomplished, but also something that really fulfills you on the inside because you truly care about it? This would be kind of the first thing I've ever done. Feeling fulfilled. No Amazon joke there. Right now, what we're about to do is we are about to load up the work wheels. I didn't film it because you guys last saw that I finished the AOS. It is all good to go. We have the new one in there. It has been installed. You guys met Tony. He helped me out with the spanner wrench and everything. In fact, it's still right here. Now, granted, I did not lower the front of the car very much because I didn't exactly know how it was gonna sit with the new wheels and the new fitment and everything like that. So I borrowed it for almost absolutely no reason. So Tony, I'm sorry, but you know, we've been already in contact, so you know what's going on. We also got the sensor completely installed last time for the Audi, and I'm still having issues as far as trying to get this to not fault. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but might just have to jump it and then try and hook it up. The Audi should be running after I get all that stuff off. Today, we are going to head over to see Zach with Z-Wing Films or Z-Wing or Zwing or Z-Wing Tires or Zwing Tires or... You have too many companies, dude. You really do. I can't keep up with all of them. And plus, nobody wants to make up their mind on exactly how to say it. I say Z-Wing because I know what it stands for. We're going over to his shop at Capitol Hill in downtown Seattle, and we are going to use his new tire setup that he has, tire mounting setup that he has at his garage, and get these two all situated, which means that the two that are in the corner here, those will be ready to go on the front, and these will be ready to go on the back. And if you guys know what that means, besides the trunk setup, visually, we'll be ready to go and have the fitment that we're looking for, hopefully, unless I messed it up somehow again, but I highly doubt it. On top of that, Stance Wars Seattle just opened up for Top 100 for registration, which means I'm kind of in a hurry to get this done. As soon as those are mounted, I can put these on the car, lower this thing, take it outside, and we go take photos. Now, the one thing I didn't mention before is on the trip down to California, I had to end up taping the whole side of the side skirt that's over here because the self-tapping screws ripped it out. So I have to re-tap those, make it a little bit more secure, something that's being a little bit more permanent, and then we'll be good to go. But other than that, this car has been through so much, and we've been through so much together, and it is just amazing to be able to say that we have come to pretty much an end before we move on to whatever next we decide to tackle. But I can tell you right now, we are definitely going to be trying to take care of this baby. This Audi needs some love. I want to bring it back to what it originally looked like, if not better. Maybe reinvent the wheel of this style and what we're going to be doing here. You guys didn't catch that. Zach and I go pretty far back, at least I'd say 5 years by now. So I always rep him and always support him. So we're going back, and this time we'll be probably looking at Z-Wing tires because that's what he's working on now. But to see this car pretty much all done and being able to move on to this one to see what we can move into in the future. Obviously, we're running out of garage space since Dylan parks there. This one will be getting put back together very soon because all we're looking at is fitment and a trunk setup, and this car is pretty much going to be done. I'm going to call it quits. There's not much more that I want to do, so I'm extremely excited to say that we've accomplished something this awesome, and at least in my eyes. I know it's very controversial online, but I do love it. This is my design, this is my thinking, this is my role. I know that the hexagons have been used on other cars. Unfortunately, they just got to before I did, but this was something I've been planning for years, and I really liked it. It is what it is. If I'm considered somebody who's copying, you know, somebody did do it before me, but I've been thinking about doing this for a very long time. So just to clarify that. Another thing I also want to put out is if you guys have Workmeister wheels, I am going to be selling, these are brand new. These are 6.5 inch lips for Workmeister S1s. So those will be for sale. And then I also have 3 inch lips over there. One of them is curved and bent, but can be fixed. It's very, very fixable. So if you guys are interested or anybody is interested, please comment below or find me on Instagram currently right now at gt.subi. Just message me. Let me know if you're interested. I will sell them probably for $100 a piece. The 3-inch lips I'll sell for probably about $50 a piece, which I think is pretty fair. There's only a pair for each sizing, so please let me know if you guys are interested. Other than that, let's get these things loaded and we gotta head down to Seattle. Ooh, baby. Welcome to Zach's garage, everybody who has not seen him before. This is his notorious, should I say notorious or infamous?
Oh, it's up to you.
E30s. This thing has been, if you guys have not checked out Zach's channel before, I mean, if you're coming to my channel, then you've probably seen Jay's channel, so you've probably met Zach already, but that thing has not only been the most amazing thing to tear up the streets of Seattle, but also the most annoying thing he's probably ever had to work on in his garage. LS3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, LS3 swapped E36. Okay, we're back in the garage, and I literally just recorded this a second ago, but guess what? We're on slow-mo, so. Long story short, there's not much to really go over and not really show you. You guys already know what we're gonna be installing. We just gotta get these things on. Now, one of them, I don't know what happened, but this one holds pressure. This one is not. It's pretty flat. I don't know. I rushed Zach very much. We are always in a hurry. I always had to get to work right before I got to his place. So we think that maybe he just forgot to fill up air. That's what I'm hoping. That would be great, because otherwise there's a leak, then take the tire off, gotta find the leak. I thought I had to tank a big tub to do a dunk test to actually see where the air bubbles might be escaping once I do fill it up with air. But first things first, we're gonna get the car aired up, get it up on jack stands. I think we might do 2 at a time, actually, just with the jack. At least get the fronts on, and then I'm going to fill that one up with air, and then hopefully it holds air. We're good to go. We can take photos of this thing and we're good. Also, another thing that I need to point out that I didn't mention before, but we're in California. This looks a little bit weird. It is because in California, we lost it. The self-tapping screws in them are just on a line, and 3 of them popped out. What I really need to do is kind of stagger them. That way, that will be kind of less stupid, and we'll be kind of good to go. So that's kind of an update. That's a quick thing that we're going to be able to do. Plus, we need to get photos and get them edited and get them in for Stance Wars Seattle. They opened up last Friday. I have not submitted because you don't do that with this kind of car. I'll also be submitting a little bit of a preview video right after this. I'm going to have a nice little video set up for this, a little bit of a cinematic shot. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that as well. It'll be separate. I'm going to see if I can make it kind of the next day. If not, maybe a couple days after, or we stick to the regular schedule. But it'll be a short clip, something to submit, hopefully that gets us into the show. And if so, you're going with me and I'm going to enjoy it. If you're in the Seattle area and you're going to go to Stance Wars, just let me know, hit me up, and we can arrange something. Love to meet you guys, especially if you're supporting the channel. Cool. All right, let's go. 35 psi, and seems to be holding air pretty well, so that's a good thing. I was a little bit worried that maybe we'll have an issue, but I'm gonna take this off real quick, and I don't see any leaks, I don't hear any leaks. So with that said, very little time I gave Zach. He put these together, mounted them, got them on, and it was even a little bit more complicated because I do have 3-piece wheels, and there's a step, and it makes sense. So shout out to him. If you guys want to go check out Zwing tires, go look them up on Instagram, or I'll just put a link in the description. They're also right here, so you can go check him out. He hooked it up, dude. Appreciate it. And let's get these things on. Not exactly sure where George is, but you guys will meet George Rodriguez. I just mentioned him earlier. So supercharged E92 M3. Little update while that was filling up, because I don't pay attention. You'll see, it's dope. It sounds insane too. So okay, I'm done talking. Let's get these on. Never mind. Look who showed up. Ooh, that low life.
First of all, talk to me nice. I got pulled over.
You got pulled over?
I need a good traffic attorney. Okay? So if you know a good traffic attorney that can hook a boy up.
What'd you do?
A 19 over. I was going 54 and a 35.
Oh,
hater, bro.
Damn. It's the Beamer life. That's the way it is.
Dude, he saw the cocaine white.
Yeah.
And was like,
yep.
We're getting you.
And a Hispanic, so must be doing something.
Doing a little something.
So you guys haven't met George. George's in my unit. We actually just got back from dealing with stupid shit.
It was alright. It wasn't a little too bad, but you know.
You didn't have to sit in that meeting.
No.
I did.
I did not.
That's why it was 2 hours and you had to sit out there alone. But so explain, what do you got?
So right now we're working with, so I have an ESS 595 kit for the supercharger. We're rocking AP Racing radicals up front. And then I was poor. I didn't want to spend 3 G's, so I put stop text in the back. Don't judge me. At least they're color coordinated. All right, and then we're rocking a Armatrix Valtronic exhaust. And carbon fiber everywhere, because you know it's always better with carbon fiber.
Everything always is. Although I don't have anything besides the wings, so you guys can't judge me.
It's a wang.
It's a wang. It is a wang. That thing hangs, so it's a wang. It does. Oh, I kind of teased you guys, and I'm sorry, I didn't do a video on this, but we got it installed, but this is the final product of the front bumper. I know some of you actually been raping me in the comments and on Instagram, so this is what the final product kind of looked like. Super aggressive, by Taylor Auto Styling down in Portland, so go check them out. But a lot of cutting, a lot of fabbing, and you guys can probably see a lot of rock chips, which we'll have to fix later because I didn't tape it up on the way down to Cali. So we'll fix that thing a little bit later. The big thing is getting these wheels on, and luckily that other tire is holding pressure, so that's good news.
Sick, dude.
Appreciate it.
It's the first time I've seen this thing, man. This thing is gnarly. Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
This looks crazy. I know you have big boy bucks like you.
Dude, you got the big boy bucks.
Oh no. This is on another level.
This is another level for you?
Yeah.
Compared to all the Instagram peeps though, I mean, come on. And plus, look at this guy. Okay, so my reasoning is the fact that I have a Subaru. If anything that's JDM is going to be half the cost of anything European. You guys know from Yassi's car, but
It's half the quality.
I'm half the quality. For whatever money he's dumped into this thing, it is beautiful, and we'll do a little bit of a preview right now.
Come and say something. I want my